Jinx, you have to put your hand under your shirt and pretend that there's a little gremlin inside your belly.
Some stomachache from the blueberries, I think.
Oh God, you're really getting thrashed about. Rick, what's going on? You pooped?
There's a goblin in my belly.
Where'd he go now?
He's on your nose. He's dancing on your nose. Zoom in.
Womp, 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 womp,
Stop moving so much. We're really
womp.
close. Now he's peeing in your eye.
No.
Okay.
That really scared me.
No, it didn't. Hey, Lisa, do you want a water?
Yes, please.
Room temp or cold?
Room temp.
Okay.
Can I put my bag up here?
Yeah.
I forget all the rules of Grandma's house. Can I put my bag on the tray?
Yeah. Could you look in a
Sorry.
camera for 1 sec? Oh yeah, people are gonna like this. Okay. I think we're good to go. That's going. That's going.
Ew.
That's going.
Good socks too.
Thank you.
Hand embroidered?
They're embroidered. It's embroidery of a hand.
And other things.
Yeah, hand other things.
Those are great.
Theme music, or do you want to are we ready for theme music?
Sure. Scoop doo, scoop dee, scoobity boo boo boo, wobbity skeep scop scoo, scoop day.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah!
Woo, woo. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah!
I don't know if you noticed, but I have had all year your little gift.
Good. He's so cute.
My little Jewish man.
He's so bodacious.
Yeah.
You should give him side profile. Yes. BBL.
Brazilian butt lift.
BBL Drizzy.
I was looking over some of the footage of our show today because I was like, I haven't showed any of it, and I need to ask you before I'm allowed to show any of it. And I know two things at least I'm going to show.
Okay.
When you gave me this.
Yeah.
I like that. And it does. I see how you could think that looks like me. I also know that this is not probably, you don't do that for a living. So you did a really good job for what that is.
Thank you.
And I mean that. It's
you.
making me think of something that
Okay.
I'd like. Dex, are you able to Google something and put an image up? Could you look at Jewish propaganda?
No,
Just Jewish propaganda. You'll find something like that in the first. And then the end of our Christmas show, when you're just a Santa and we're singing.
Christmas is about giving.
Like you always knew. If you ever thought you would, ever since I fell in love with her.
Hey, doobie doobie, hey, 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 yeah. It's all sinking in a little day. And I'm coming down your chin and day. I'll have sex with your wife. You know what's really sad? I found that Santa costume in my closet yesterday. And
Why is that sad?
Because I think I had been meaning to return it, and now it's too late.
Well, I think I have an idea.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Santa Claus. Will you go get it?
It took me 35 minutes to drive here.
It'll be funny.
Okay. Imagine.
Sure.
My back would be so sore.
How do you think my arms would feel?
Boy, they would be tired.
You fixing?
Sorry.
Having your hair be just on the sides?
It's so difficult because it's like, should I go under? Anyways, you know, your beard and your sweater are kind of this like
That's
they're
why I'm
kind of
wearing it.
sisters.
So I'm doing it. So I thought to myself, and I'm probably not going to, but I did think to myself, depending how silly we got, I thought it might be fun for me to start this podcast without a beard. and then for you to say something about like, oh, I should have a beard, and then I would go like this, and then I would have the
You
beard.
shit it out your face?
Well, no. Basically, what I would do is I would shave at the end, and we would film the beginning.
Movie magic.
At the end.
Don't do that.
Okay, we can edit it out. I could edit that out. But I thought that might be a fun thing for us, a little fun thing for us to do for the audience.
But we didn't do it.
I don't think I want to shave it.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to shave.
But I have been wanting to shave. Like last night, I was like, I want to shave it.
It's itchy.
And I'm like, I'm not going to. I'll shave it tomorrow with Lisa?
Yeah.
Lisa, yeah. But maybe another time.
Maybe another time.
I haven't seen you since, didn't I see you once since our Christmas show?
I think so. I had too much coffee. I'm shaking. I'm chattering. I feel like I'm in the tundra.
What should we do?
Eee.
So it's not cold. It's not that you're cold. It's not that you're cold.
I guess not. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube really fast?
So I used to be able to do it.
I wish I
in
would've
under
learned.
a minute, and I kind of forgot how.
I just got really good at slide puzzles. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can do that really fast. Any slide puzzle you give me. You have one?
Dude, your stand-up is the best. I don't get to see it enough. I would really like to see it more, but I'm going to be traveling. I think I'm actually going to be in Chicago. How am I going to be able to see you?
Are you? Well, I'm actually going to be in Chicago August 3rd.
Not August. August?
August 3rd. 2 shows at the Den. It's a Saturday.
Oh, that'll be fun.
If you want to come and see me do stand-up in Chicago August 3rd, go to punchup.live/Rick Glassman to get tickets.
Let me scramble it. Because I heard it's kind of the same technique, right?
Well, there's the middles sometimes come
It
out.
fell out.
No, it's not the same technique.
Can I tell you something about slide puzzles?
Yeah.
Sometimes you might get yourself into an unsolvable situation.
Tell me this as but do this like as with rhymes. Tell me whatever you're going to tell me about with rhymes.
Like I'm a troll under a bridge. Slide on the puzzle once or twice. Slide it wrong, it won't be nice. Put a piece from here to there, and you'll have a problem in your underwear. If you can't solve the puzzle, you look it up. You'll find out it's an algorithm.
You stupid slut.
You stupid slut. So that's really what because that's what this reminded me of. If you pull the tops off this cube and you put it in a weird thing, you might not ever be able to solve it.
So sometimes the middles have come off and it's been tough, and I was able to figure it out though.
But I'm saying you might stumble upon an unsolvable situation. I think it's possible because
because then you realize, oh, these 2 pieces are in the wrong place.
but switching it manually
I'm
is
getting
cheating.
hot. I'm feeling my beard.
You're feeling yourself?
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm feeling my beard.
Well, why did you wear a sweater made of beard? You must be absolutely itched to oblivion. Is it wool?
I don't know.
Your beard?
What is human hair called? Human hair?
I think so.
Like sheep's hair is called wool. You know, we've changed.
Camel hair is hair.
Is it?
Well, camel hair, you say camel hair. You don't say like camel.
Right, but you call it camel hair. So I would say Ricky hair.
You also don't say camel fur. But you
What's
would say
the difference between fur and hair? Fur is shorter? Because like a dog has fur, but a long-haired dog
has hair.
has long hair.
Long hair fur. Short-haired bear. Bear fur, not bear hair. Like you wouldn't say, oh, he has a bear hair carpet.
The way you said that made me think like it's a way to remember how to like tighten things.
Oh, yeah.
Bear hair, fur, right, tight, sweetened.
Well,
Long hair,
long-haired bear.
Lefty, yes.
Don't get eaten.
Yes.
Because there's a bear rhyme that says, if it's
Black, put it
fight.
back.
No. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. It's a good rule for poo, too.
That's true. I guess. Wait, what would the poo one be? If it's black.
If you poo black, you have to get in an argument with your doctor. And if you poo brown, you have to lay down.
Well, lay down, you're good. But black could mean dried blood.
Is that what black poo means? Because people always say, watch out for it. Mm-hmm. It's coming for you.
They say it's coming for you?
You know what turns your poo black? And I don't know how I know this.
It's not Beets.
Pepto-Bismol.
Really?
And I don't know how I know that.
Because you don't drink Pepto-Bismol?
And I don't.
Why is that a thing that girls are supposed to be like they don't poop?
No, I'm not saying I don't poop. I'm saying
So you do poop?
Ricky, can you delete that? Ricky.
Maybe.
No, what I'm saying is I don't poop my own poop. So it's not gross.
Right. It's somebody else's food that you poop.
It's somebody else's poop that I poop. I eat my own food, but I poop someone else's poop.
How does that poop get in your body?
Okay, so when I was born, a witch came to my birthday and she was mad at my mom because my mom was the most beautiful woman and she wanted to put a curse on her baby, which was me, firstborn child. So she locked my mom in a tower and made her do spinning on a wheel until she pricked her finger. And as soon as she pricked her finger, I started pooping someone's poop that wasn't mine.
How long into spinning the wheel did she prick her finger? How many years?
2.
So the first couple years you were pooping your own poop.
Yeah, but it was diaper poop, so it
But
didn't
you still
matter.
pooped your own poop.
For the diaper years.
Oh, so you pooped your own poop in your pants?
In my diaper, which is literally what you're supposed to do. Oh, let me guess, you squirted your poop out the side legs of your diaper.
No. I don't remember. I did wet my bed when I was older,
So you're
though.
stinky and stupid. You should get
I don't know which is which.
Oh, God. You got to get a different one of that.
There's one right behind that goblin.
Oh, but it looks the same quality. I think you should get like a wood one, like a nice...
Which one is it?
Hand-carved one. Oh, that's a plastic one,
Yeah, but it lets you work fast, you know?
You're not even going to look at it?
Oh, the thing is, if I haven't done it a little bit, if I try it, it's just going to be boring because I'm not going to really be focusing too much. But let me see what I could do real quick. Let me see what I could do in around a minute, maybe 2. And then
Can you walk me and the people listening through how to do this? Like, what's
I know that I put these pieces on wrong already, though.
Okay, but so what's the technique? You're going for all one color first, or
Okay.
how do you do it?
So let me tell you. So the first thing I do is I like to start with, I do a bottom up technique. There's different ways of doing it. I start with the bottom layer. Then I do these bottom 2 layers at the same time. So I do the underroux.
Which is just a side you arbitrarily chose to be the under?
I usually have white be at the bottom, yellow be on top. For how long we've been oppressing people.
Right, yes. Okay, so you're making a kind of a political statement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first thing I do is I do...
Is the blue for the Front de Libération de Québec?
Have we talked about this?
No, why? Do you know something about it?
Yeah.
What do you know?
Well, I know about the Chevalier Testament.
I'm a member of a group called the Chevalier de Testament. It's a secret society of Burgundy drinkers. And every 90 days, somewhere in the world, we gather, and we drink wines as old as 1902.
Do you know about them?
Do you know about the tea de la Blue la Mademoiselle?
I mean, I've heard things, but I also feel like there's a lot of controversy in that, and as not being a woman, it's not something for me to speak on. But
Totally.
I do think it sucks.
Yeah.
So I start with a white cross at the bottom.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's very interesting.
Now, also, if you notice that with the white cross, every corner piece will always be a corner. So every corner piece is always 3. Every edge piece is always 2. Every center piece is always 1. So these will always be in the corner. These will always be in the center, meaning each center is the side that it belongs to, because this will always be in the center. This is the green side, for example. This is the white side.
Oh, so that's how you knew if one fell off, because you might have 2 sides that were the same color.
No, but I knew that the yellow kind of, but no.
You're a terrible teacher. Sorry. If you had to teach a subject in high school right now, you're going to walk in the doors and start teaching a class without getting suspected as just being a regular pervert and not a...
Astrophysics. For real.
Really? Okay, I'm a student. Excuse me, what's the velocity of Jupiter?
Well, Jupiter doesn't go in a velocity.
Pervert! There's a pervert in the school!
Actually, it kind of does around the sun. I don't know.
You can't just say you would teach that. That's so hubris.
I would have to look some stuff up. But I know a lot about it, and I'm very interested in it. So
in astrophysics.
Yeah, so I'd like to be I don't want to catch up on calculus, which I could, but that would be boring. I'm interested in the cosmos. Are you interested in this, or should I put it down?
Put it down. I mean, you can still do it, but I don't want to watch you do it. Can I have the basketball?
You see how the greens and the yellow, oranges and the blues and the... Yeah, my instinct is I should put this thing down.
Because you'll be so distracted.
Yeah, why don't you spin that for a minute?
Wilson! Rick. Wilson!
From A Home Improvement?
Yeah. But you know what's really weird? Why did he call it Wilson and not Evolution Advanced Microfiber Composite? Or Composite?
That's what I say to people when I'm watching American Idol, but I have to go to the bathroom and they're not by the remote.
Composite.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say posit?
Because they're not by the remote.
Do you say composite or composite? Or, because I went to Strathcona Composite High School. That's what my school is called. And I would be lying if I said I understood what the middle word meant. Composite?
I was almost there.
You're being a bad babysitter. Do you remember that song, Bad Babysitter? I'm a bad babysitter, get $6 an hour. Woo! I got my boyfriend in the shower.
I don't know.
Maybe it was Canadian. It really doesn't sound Canadian, but maybe it was.
Tell me it.
Bad babysitter. Can I try? 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 Can I try?
I was one step away.
Can I try? Can I try?
No, I didn't.
Can I try? Can I try?
Don't break them all. And only the middle ones come out.
You got it wrong.
No. All right. Keep that away from me.
Okay.
So last time you came over here, you revealed a big secret to me. Or the first time you came over here, you revealed a big secret to me. About your moves.
About my moves?
Moves.
My moves? Everybody dance now. Madagascar mashup. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit.
What are these songs? You know so many songs.
From movies. The first one's from Superstar and the next one's from Madagascar.
That's what happens. That's what I say to people when I think they have a hybrid and then I find out that they don't. I'm mad they have a gas car.
Mad they have a gas car. Deeper. Oh.
Have you ever? You had to have, right?
No.
Never once? Is that a Christian thing?
No.
Never. Have you wanted to?
No.
Have you ever seen anybody do it?
No.
You know how it works?
No.
Okay. Have you ever had somebody?
No.
Never once?
No.
You've never had your...
No.
I don't want to talk about your personal life too much,
No.
but never.
No.
And you never wanted that?
No.
How do you...
No.
Never?
No.
But you know what it is?
No.
Then how do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm like, I'm in that phase of development where I just learned how to say no.
Okay.
And it's giving me like a thrill and it's making me feel like I have a lot of power.
Right. That's around 2 years old?
Yeah, but I'm doing Benjamin Button
That's
style.
when you started pooping. Somebody else's poop.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're about...
Guess what movie is this from? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Zoolander.
Oh. I thought I made it up.
I'll remember everything if I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah. Name anything from something I've seen and I'll remember it. And I'll tell you what
Okay.
the context of it.
Have you seen Clueless, the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I say a quote from Clueless, you'll finish it.
I hope not too sporadically.
Okay. How about this? Not a total Betty, but a... You don't know.
Hold on.
It's after they do the
I know what it is.
makeover on Miss
I know what it
Geist.
is. I know what it is. And
Not a total Betty, but a
and I know who's saying it. It's Christian who's saying it.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No, it's not then.
Oh, maybe it is. No, it's not.
When they make up, what's her name? Oh no, that's the Miss Geist. But when they make up, the girl from 8 Mile who passed away.
Brittany.
Yeah, when
Ty.
Ty. Yeah, he says something about her, and I'm thinking probably about I don't know what.
Vast improvement.
Nice. But what I suggested was not that I know all the lines, but I'm saying
That's kind of what you suggested.
No, if you say a line from something that I've seen, I'll know what it is.
Oh, okay.
So say that line from Clueless.
Not a total Betty, but a vast
Oh
improvement.
yeah, Clueless. I would have said that.
Oh, okay.
Also, that what's his name? What's the character? The Rolling with the Homies. What's
so
his
good.
name?
Don't remember.
Point for me.
Oh, no, I do remember. Point for me. It's
Not yet.
the guy who
Point for me.
She goes, "Leave me alone." And then he starts driving away and she goes, "Where are you going?" That guy.
Yeah.
Elton.
Elton. Point for you.
Point for me.
2-1. He left her outside that, and she had to go to the alcohol shop that says Circus. Point for me. And I know where that is. I've driven past it. It's
Okay,
on
well, outside of that,
Burbank
alcohol
Boulevard.
store is where she gets held at gunpoint, and she goes, she goes, "This is like a totally important designer," and he goes, "I will like totally shoot you in the head." Point for me. Point for me.
Do you
Twice.
remember the designer?
It's an Alaya.
It's Alaya. Point from us.
You didn't know that. You said
Yes,
it
I
after
did.
me. 2 points for me.
No, I do because I know he goes, "And a whata?"
yeah,
Point for
right.
me.
Oh, that's really good. I'm actually shocked you know that.
Of course, I've seen it.
Of course, honey.
So, I often think about whenever I go by a locker, I think about how he has a picture of Ty
He
in
has a
there.
picture of you in his locker.
No, he has a picture. Yeah, but he has a
The
picture.
picture
that you
I took in your
Yeah,
locker.
point for me.
Point for me.
Yeah, good movie.
Great movie.
I've only seen it probably 8 times.
I know it's so good.
But the dad goes, if you bring
Everywhere
her
in
home late, I have
LA
a 45 and a shovel. I doubt anybody will miss you.
Everywhere in LA
It
takes
takes
20
30
minutes. 20
30.
minutes.
You might
20
be
minutes.
right. I'm not confident enough.
Who's
I'm
the
gonna look
point
it up.
going to be for?
Well, I got a point for the 45 and a shovel already.
Well, I could give you more of those if you want the dad quotes.
Clueless, everywhere in LA takes, you very well might be right. I'm not confident on it, but I would have said 30. I quoted all that. In Clueless, everywhere.
Do you want me to just Google it? You're such a fool. Everywhere. I have to Google it my own because I just don't know if you're going to be honest with me.
I wouldn't lie. Well, here's someone that says 20 minutes, but it's not Clueless, but that's probably where they got it from.
Share everywhere in LA takes 20 minutes.
Well, I believe you. Point for you. The thing is that isn't true, but everywhere does take 30.
Well, it took me 35 minutes to get here.
Yeah, everything is within like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I try to give myself like 30 minutes or 45. I'm trying to get better at being on time.
Yeah?
And I'm trying to get my steps in. So sometimes I park far away so I can do a little hop, skip, and a jump to the...
I typically will take like the parking spot, like one that I see. Like even if there's one closer, I'm like, there's one here. I'm going to take it. I'll walk there.
I'll walk. Who cares?
And you know what else I sometimes think about?
What?
Because have you ever, tell me the truth.
Okay.
Have you ever been someplace that is busy and you don't want to necessarily walk or parking's very far and like you pass up a good parking spot to get a better one and then you
there's
can't
nothing
find
else?
one and either you have to go all the way around or then you miss it. Sometimes when there's an open parking spot, even if there's many, I'll think to myself, I'm grateful for all of these parking spots. I'm not going to try and get a better. And what's better? Closer? Why is closer better?
Yeah, closer so that we can get heart disease from not walking anywhere, end up in the hospital, paying the man the big insurance premium, bowing down to big pharma, decrepit in our bones, flying into dust, heartburn, cardiac arrest, all for what?
To
A
save
closer spot
20
to
seconds?
Alcove in Los Feliz? Los Feliz?
Can I tell you something?
What?
Point for you. That was all very good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But
Can I
it's
see
true.
that?
It's because you know what? We think, psych, you stupid bitch.
Point for me.
So we think that convenience is good for us, but actually it's not. Nothing that's convenient is good for us.
That's not true, but I do not believe that convenience is without context is all that matters.
Convenience, microwaves give you brain cancer.
I don't use microwaves. I use microwaves for desserts only.
You don't have a microwave?
I do. Came with the place, but I use it if I'm going to heat up the desserts or breakfast foods.
You like your Jell-O hot.
Churros. I had a churro night last night. I heated up the churros.
You had a churro night last night?
I do once a week. I do churro night.
For you and the kids?
For me.
Aw, where are the kids? Rick, where are the kids?
I have this place to myself now. Honey has them.
Honey's been dead for 5 years. Where are the kids, Rick? Rick, where are the kids?
With Honey.
They're with Honey now. Oh, scary. We could write a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it would be called Honey. And the movie's called Honey, not to be confused with the Jessica Alba dance movie from the early 2000s.
I know the movie.
It's a horror movie called Honey. And then you see the poster and it's like this scary, it's like a lady and she's like coming up from a swamp and she's dripping with honey. And then the little log line says ... I'm home.
Oh. Do you think that if we got Mike Myers in it, we could have a log line say, if instead of I'm home, it could say, oh, beehive?
Michael Myers is a different kind of killer.
No. Not the horror Mike Myers, the Austin Powers Mike Myers.
He's not a whore. He's a simple man.
Do you know what I'm talking about? When he says, oh, behave?
Oh, behave.
Yeah.
How about this? How does that feel, baby? Lower. How does that feel, baby?
Austin Powers.
Yeah. I think it's from the second one.
Which one's the second one called?
The Spy Who Shagged Me.
And the third one is the one with Beyonce?
Yeah.
Who's the first one? Elizabeth Hurley?
Yeah.
Second one is the blonde girl from
Heather
Swingers.
Is that movie about a swinging competition where they go so high they blast off into outer space?
Have you never seen Swingers?
No, I haven't.
How did you know what it was about?
Oh. Is it Nickelodeon?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's Jon Favreau.
Chef.
And Vince Vaughn. I just rewatched. I think Chef is a perfect movie.
But nothing will beat him in The Sopranos. God, he was good in The Sopranos.
I'm also watching Sopranos right now for the fourth time, and you're thinking of James Gandolfini.
No, I'm thinking of Jon Favreau.
It's James Gandolfini. They look alike. Put up a picture of them side by side. They look alike, but it's James
Rick,
Gandolfini.
I know what I'm talking about. And Jon Favreau plays a chef in Soprano who drives a food truck around and kills people and puts them in the back. And then it plays Layla for 5 minutes while they unload the meat truck at the end, but it's actually dead bodies.
Jon Favreau is...
Say what three things I'm putting together.
Say him again then. I wasn't listening.
Of course you weren't listening.
Well, I was thinking about Jon Favreau is in Sopranos, but as Jon Favreau.
Oh, is he actually? I was joking.
But I'm saying he was really in it, but he played Jon Favreau.
Okay, so what I had said was Sopranos is about Jon Favreau who has a food truck filled with dead bodies.
Yeah.
And at the end, they play Layla by...
So I only know Chef. I can't remember where they play Layla, although I bet when you tell me, I'll be
Eric
like...
Clapton.
I know the song.
Okay. It plays for 7 minutes while they unload the back of the meat truck and there's dead bodies back there.
No.
It's Goodfellas. It's Goodfellas.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah. You never seen it?
I don't think I've ever seen Goodfellas.
Oh, honey, I gotta teach you about movies, okay?
Yeah.
Why don't you come to my place? I'll play you Godfather, Goodfellas, okay?
What are some of the other ones?
Hey, honey, I'll microwave a churro for you, okay? You don't know about anything, okay?
Have people talked to you like that? That's how you know that kind of character?
Yeah.
Really? In real life?
Yeah, of course. That's what men love to do, teach movies. Every man is a movie professor. You know Nutty Professor? They're like that, but with movies.
So like they take this formula and instead of being skinny, they become really, really big?
Yeah, and then add in flubber, which in this case would be like mushrooms. They're like, oh, you've never tried flubber? Oh, you got to try flubber. Like, oh, let me show you the good movies and help you try flubber.
But what men would talk to you like that? Because you're talking about like when guys are hitting on girls, like they try to impress them? Because
I don't know if it's hitting on or if that's just how they try to relate to women as being like teachers.
Yeah, because I know what you're talking about. Oh, you've never seen Goodfellas?
Dude, it's one of the cinematic masterpieces of our time.
I probably haven't seen many of the cinematic masterpieces.
Have you seen Titanic?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I've seen Titanic.
What's the first scene that comes to your mind when you think of it? Just
I don't think it's I think that not the first scene in the movie, but the first scene comes to mind.
Yeah.
Well, now them playing poker before going.
because you were trying to think of the first scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Is that the opening scene? Maybe.
But it's definitely the
And it's
first
like
few pages.
it cuts back and forth between like her and her fancy dress going on the boat and him gambling.
Yeah, and Billy Zane like hurrying up in the chest, like the big chest and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Boy, for me, did you know that when I was in college?
Boyfriend me.
What?
Boyfriend me.
Boyfriend me?
That's what it sounded like you said.
Right. That's what Billy Zane was saying to
Kate, and she
Beckinsale.
wouldn't hear it.
Kate Winslet, point for me.
Imagine Kate Beckinsale. What a different movie. Imagine Kate Blanchett.
All
Kate.
of them are very pretty Kates. In order, Kate Blanchett,
Predicate.
Kate Beckinsale, or Kate Winslet. Prettiest to the third prettiest.
That's a good way to put it.
Thank
There's
you.
got to be another Kate we can throw in the Moss. Or are we just doing actresses?
Pretty women are obsessed with Kate Moss. Explain that to me. Oh, you're not obsessed with her?
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
I know what movie that's from.
Pretty woman walking down the street. Is that a Pretty Woman cup?
Isn't that song from Dumb and Dumber?
You're thinking of Mary Moo. Oh, we've done that. We've been here before.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
I think we've talked about this song before.
Really?
Is that a Dumb and Dumber cup?
Yeah, but they do the Pretty Woman sequence when they're trying on their suits.
They do? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
You know, I recently did presented at a disability film competition. A friend of mine and fellow alum of the podcast, Nick Novicki, puts together. And I presented with Peter Farrelly.
Oh, wow.
Very, very cool stuff.
Did he get a hug?
Did he get a hug
Did you get a hug?
from him?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You would remember if you did.
Well-
he's a big squeezer.
I was sitting down when I think we I don't know.
You can still hug someone when you're sitting down.
Maybe. Have you worked with him?
No.
Oh,
What?
I got you.
Oh, like I have something in the works that I can't say.
Is that what you're saying?
I can't say.
But I'm saying you know about his hugs.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to spoil it, but they're making a female reboot of Dumb and Dumber.
And you're playing both parts?
It's called Miss Dumb and Mrs. Dumber.
Are you playing both parts?
Yes. It's like a Nutty Professor type of thing. Or the Clumps. In Nutty Professor, does he play...
He's Sherman Klump.
Does he play a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So does Jack Black in Tropic Thunder.
And so does Adam Sandler in Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
And so does Lindsay Lohan in Parent Trap. And so does Vanessa Hudgens in Princess Switch. And so does...
Yeah, but playing twins
is different?
is different to me than playing different people with different voices and different motivations. You know what I mean? Point for me. I think that you playing two characters would be different than you playing your twin. Are you really doing Dumb and Dumber 2
You're
or whatever it is with
so
them?
jealous you're shaking.
Well, that's awesome.
Okay, we'll let you be the... who do you want to be?
Pull over! No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Skis, huh? They yours? Both of them?
You know the guy who does the pullover thing, that cop? I have a surprise for you.
He's here? Wow! Woo!
Cause you with sorrow.
Woo! Yeah!
But to
Woo!
cause you
Yeah!
with
Yeah!
pain.
Woo! Woo!
To see you laughing.
Woo!
Laughing.
Yeah!
Polish your dirty wig.
That's so awesome. You keep him out there?
Yeah, He's here when I podcast. He got here a little before you. You're really good at that. Like, is that an improv thing? Do you think? Like, because I even pretended to open it, and you didn't. You almost did, but you stopped, and you knew.
I think I just know that you're a little trickster.
Oh.
Would you agree? Is April Fool's Day your favorite day of the year?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't really do pranks.
This
and
is
tricks
part
like
of
that.
it. This is part of it. Because you say publicly that you don't. And then on April Fool's Day, you go
I
hog
never
wild.
even remember when that is. When is that?
See? You're pranking me right now.
No, I honestly, I
You're
get that.
so predictable. Oh! Dun, 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 dun. Well, go.
Dumb and Dumber, Mrs. Dumb and Mrs. Dumber.
Wouldn't that be good? You know what else I'm kind of craving? A
Chocolate.
pizza. Point for me. A all-female reboot of Lord of the Rings.
I saw a thing that people were upset. Like it showed like in the whole trilogy, every scene with a woman that doesn't have a man in the scene as well, and it's like
Oh
20
yeah,
seconds
it's like
or something.
it's like Mama, quiet child.
Yeah.
That's the scene.
But why are you? This was back in Middle Earth. There weren't that many women.
How can you say that? Galadriel?
What about her?
She's a woman, and
She's
she's
not
very
human.
powerful.
She's not human.
She's an elf, but so are a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of the lead elf was doesn't want to miss a thing girl.
yeah, Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
Well,
I
and
could close my eyes just to see you breathing.
watch you smile when you are sleeping. Do I sound like Steven Tyler? Be honest.
A little bit.
Are you better when you're sleeping?
A little
I
bit.
will live my life in this sweet surrender.
Lisa, you're so funny. David?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you.
I forgot to tell you that this episode is sponsored by Go Methodology.
Oh, is that the like the delivery that has the food in the jars and it's like
Yeah. I'm not just a sponsor. I'm a fan. I'm a user. Go Methodology is a meal delivery service. The food is, how do I say this where it doesn't sound like hyperbole? I'll tell you this. It's some of my favorite food I've ever eaten, and I love ordering food.
Yeah.
I love getting food from restaurants
Yeah.
delivered. This is cheaper. It's also like grass-fed and delicious. Meals are between $20, $25, and they're good sizes. The food is so good. It's all cooked already. So it used to just be in California, but now they're nationwide with something called a signature program. So here's how this works. For those of you that don't live in California, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-day signature program. There's an all-vegan version, an all-seafood and vegan, an all-meat and vegan, and an all-meat and seafood that include both lunch and dinner. The signature program is a little bit more expensive, but you're not just getting the meals. As you can see, it comes with tons of stuff, and I'm telling you, this food is so delicious and healthy. Everything is fully cooked and could be heated in less than 5 minutes on a stove or microwave. The menu is entirely free of gluten, dairy, refined sugar, and seed oils. So I know a lot of
the
people...
entire menu?
The entire thing. Go Methodology. GOMETH. ID.
OD
Really?
OLOGY.
GOMETHODOLOGY.com/TYSO and use code TYSO for 10% off your first order.
ODOLOGY.
Yeah. GOMETHODOLOGY.
There you go.
That's what I said. .com/TYSO. All right, back to Lisa. I get lost up in this moment.
Forever.
Man, I used to songs like that, ballads.
Sure.
That's
Power ballad.
Power ballads. I play the piano and I would learn ballads on the piano. That was like my favorite thing to play. I learned how to play Titanic. And
Go on. Oh, wow, Rick, far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you. Go on.
have you seen that woman sing that part in like her door in like the stairwell where there's the
Yes.
echo?
Oh my God. Yes. She's so good.
Point for me.
Why? I saw it. Point for me. And when there's that kind of acoustics, it's just really something so special about that.
Yeah, people like doing that in bathrooms sometimes. You know, where you go,
Don't.
okay, I won't. Can I tell them before we started, you said you didn't want me to do like any gotcha stuff like that.
Yeah, gotcha journalism.
And I stopped, but I need a reminder.
Oh, you were going to do gotcha bathroom stuff?
Well, I was going to talk about how you...
Well, I peed before we started, and I saw you trying to shove the microphone under the door, and I kicked it out of the bathroom.
Yeah, this smushes down really flat. Speaking of really flat, point for me. How's
Your ass.
how's your ass? Point for you. Would you be interested in teaching a comedy class with me, a 4-week intensive?
Only if it's for a prestigious university.
Yeah, well, I was thinking something on the East Coast.
Okay. A 4-week intensive? What will we teach? Are you okay?
Yeah, they thought I had a sneeze. I was thinking maybe comedy falls, roast comedy, sound effects, character work, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I can pretty much do any sound effect of anything in the world.
Let me hear what it sounds like for you to poop your own poop, not somebody else's.
I can't do that. I don't know what that sounds like.
Point for me.
Give me an appliance.
Toaster.
Toaster popping?
I'd like to hear from when you're placing the bread in. It's one of these toasters where you go like this.
Okay.
You can't use that one. That one was mine.
Ah, shit.
And then I want to hear as it's toasting, and then when it's done.
Okay. Don't laugh. Just listen. It's ASMR. Do you have a toaster?
Not one of these.
Oh. What do you have? Oh, you have the oven.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it sounds like this.
It doesn't.
Kind of. That would be not very toasted toast.
You know what? Maybe if I was watching it, while you were doing that, we'll put up the toaster.
Okay, I have a sound effect challenge for you.
Okay.
Make it sound like there's cartoons playing on the TV in another room, like three doors down, but they're so loud we can kind of hear them from here.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie. Hey, Ed. Where did I put my Eddie? That's a big jawbreaker, Eddie. Yeah.
No, I'm not believing any of this.
Ed and Eddie, the jawbreaker episode.
I want to try. Close your eyes and pretend like see.
Close your eyes.
Okay, that was really good. That was really good because I even know what show that was. Friends.
The animated Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good.
Yeah.
You're feeling right now
feel
like you're at the
really-
height of your career.
Like for me, I just feel like
Okay, now I want to hear that Titanic is playing in the other room, the movie. Doesn't sound like the movie. No.
Grandma, it's okay. Grandma, come on the phone. No, you want to see the heart of the ocean. Do you remember
Yeah, but
when the old woman, who is Kate Beckinsale, or was supposed to be Kate Beckinsale,
before she took the vampire movie?
Underworld. I had the biggest crush on Kate Beckinsale, and then I found out everybody had a crush on Kate Beckinsale.
So then you're like, just kidding. Mine's Rosie O'Donnell.
Kind of. I still had a crush on her, but then they came out with this other Underworld. I'm forgetting the name of it, with a different girl. The girl she's in Boston Legal.
Mrs. Briefcase?
No, I'm forgetting her name, but we'll put up a picture of her. Should I look her up?
No.
You sure?
I'll get so jealous.
What is the girl that's in Underworld, but she's also in Boston Legal? Mrs. Briefcase.
I knew it.
Rona Mitra.
Show me a pic.
This is not her in the Underworld series, but this is her.
This was your new crush that replaced Kate. Oh, yeah, she looks familiar. Yeah.
She
kind of looks like Anna Paquin. Fly Away Home, by the way.
I don't...
Point for me. You've never saved a flock of baby birds, have you?
Yes, I have. Not a flock, but I've saved lots of individual birds, and some of them didn't make it. But I find birds and I put them in boxes and I give them sugar water, or as they say in Men in Black, sugar water, please.
No.
Point for me.
No.
Sugar water. I know what I'm doing.
Sugar. Water.
Sugar.
Ricky, it goes like this. Sugar. Water. More. Not please. Point for me.
The sugar water, please.
Is sugar
Point for
water
me.
more? Point for me.
But I knew it was sugar water.
Yeah, but you
Point
said
for me.
sugar water, please, and it's
Yes,
sugar
but-
water more. Point for me. Do I need to Google this? Every movie
no,
quote
I
takes
don't
20
think
minutes.
He says please. I never thought he actually said please.
Then why'd you say it?
Because I was doing a bad impression of the guy in Men in Black by saying it as a human instead of an alien in a human's skin. Point for me.
Really convenient. Point for me.
No, convenience, you even said, wasn't something that was best for you. Point for me, and take away your point because you never got that. No.
You're such a spoiled brat. You sit here in your kingdom, dripping with honey. Every surface that you touch is sticky. You have little lollipops scattered everywhere. No mommy or daddy to be seen. You get to do whatever you want. It's sick. I'm hungry. Are we going to see a puppy after this?
If they get back to me about the application.
They didn't yet? It's probably going to take a few days.
It says up to 72 hours, but I messaged them.
And you said, please, it's an emergency.
Yeah. I said, I would really love to come take a look at this, look at her today, if possible. I submitted my application if that's something you're interested in.
What kind of questions do they ask you?
Name, birth date, which I don't give my real birth date on those things.
You really don't?
No.
What's your made up birthday? Can you say?
That's the same one as my Wikipedia. It's a fake birthday. Nobody knows my real birthday.
So you don't want to say right now which one you chose?
We'll bleep it. It's December 25th.
Oh, you're kidding.
Mm-mm.
That is so spoiled brat of you. Of course you think that. Of course you have that. You're like, who has the most important birthday in the world?
No, that is my birthday. So I don't want that birthday. So I changed my birthday and I made it earlier or later, depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
So my real birthday is, believe it, even though people probably get what you're saying, the most famous birthday ever. Of course, we're thinking of Jennifer Garner, which is April 21st, I believe.
Hitler's is April 20th.
Yeah.
And that's the same as Bob Marley's.
When is Jennifer Garner's birthday? April 17th. It was close.
You were close. Did you just guess that?
I feel like I knew her birthday was mid-April, and I don't know how I knew that.
Interesting.
I didn't know that, obviously.
What's the best birthday gift you ever got?
Well,
Because it's so expensive. You got a little diamond.
I got it last year, and the person who gave it to me didn't even know it was my birthday, or almost my birthday.
What? What was it?
When you did that Christmas show with me.
Oh, that's nice. What was really the best birthday gift you ever got? Like when you were a kid, did you get a toy you really wanted or something?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was for my birthday or not, but I can remember a few gifts that I still remember the feeling. And one of them was my favorite video game ever for Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy II. Final Fantasy IV for you Japanese people. I could say that.
Okay.
And we had a flood in the basement.
You shit yourself? Or
What?
I don't.
No, a flood. Like it rained and the basement flooded.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a euphemism. Okay. So there was a flood in the basement and you were playing Final Fantasy.
No, a lot of our cartridges got wet and damaged.
Oh, shit.
And for whatever reason, this was in a day where you couldn't just get games. Like you couldn't find it anymore. There was no way of finding it.
Okay.
And I missed it and I thought about it all the time. And a year or two later, I found a magazine, another game or something. It was like one of those posters kind of, but they're only this big, so it's not really a poster.
Yeah.
And on the back of it, an advertisement where you could buy, for whatever reason, Final Fantasy II. I think it was $100. This was back in the day when the games were $40, $50, so why are we spending this kind of money?
Right.
I didn't have that kind of money. And that's not a blanketed statement. I truly, I didn't have money. Did something in your eye?
Yeah, sorry.
Point for me. And I asked my mom. And she surprised me. She ordered it. And I didn't know. And then I don't remember if she gave it to me for my birthday. She just gave it to me. And I couldn't believe I took care of all my games, but this one in particular, I put up higher than all the other ones in case there was a flood again or something.
Oh,
I put all the games high, but that was always on the top.
Sad.
Why?
I don't know. It's it just makes me think of when we have grandparents that were in the war and they save everything and they're they put away all the leftovers because we never know when we're going to eat again. And you're kind of like flood boy. You're put it up, you have something special. You're going to put it on the highest shelf because you just think there might be another flood. It's how sweet. It's really sad. You have PTSD from the flood.
Yeah.
So that's why you have all this stuff above your head up there.
I don't want it to get ruined.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
I could think of some other gifts, but why don't you share yours?
My Gindu got me a light bright.
Your kids?
What?
Your Gindu?
My Gindu.
You have different names for your grandma. You have Gindu, Mima, Shepherds,
No.
and there's one.
I just thought of something because of this rug reminds me of a rug that was in my Oma's house. So if I tell them a story,
In your whose house?
My Oma's house.
Your Oma, is that your grandma?
Yeah. You guys mad?
I I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Your Oma, is that your grandma?
Yeah. delete him. Delete him. Undo, reverse him. My giddu gave me a light bright.
Oh, my giddu.
My giddu. It's an Arabic word for grandpa.
Giddu sounds like a sound effect that Jack Black would do when he was the panda. When
Skidoosh.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's giddu, okay? Mm-hmm. He gave me a light bright, which is,
Of course. And the people at home that don't know might be a redneck.
You think light brights for rich girls?
No.
You're a light bright, but you're going too far, and you know your giddu got you anyway. She can have a light bright for your birthday. You can have a light bright for your birthday.
She's a rich girl. I think I could sing this good. She's a rich girl.
Lower, start lower.
She's a rich girl.
Yeah.
And she goes too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You could rely on the old man's money. You could rely on the old man's money. You a bitch girl. And
He doesn't say that.
I think he does in the uncensored version. I think he does. Point for me.
So that's kind of a mean song. That's so mean.
Have you seen the movie Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
You know when they sing that song, turn around, and then that guy goes, every now and then I get a little bit terrified. I see that fucking look in your eye.
Yeah.
Is that old school? I think it's old school, that's old school.
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified. I see the fucking look in your eye.
See that fucking look in your eye? Yeah.
And how he adds it, and it just adds a little zest.
Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about. He does that sometimes on his live shows. Have you seen this trick?
Yeah. I can't even crack a single one. Go like this. You're doing it wrong. You know, when I was a kid, my mom, I was telling her that there's like kids at school that could do stuff like that. They were doing this kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, it'd be dope if you showed...
She spoke like that? Your mom spoke like that?
Yeah. She was part of TLC. Remember that band?
Yeah. The Learning Channel's like the music that they did?
Left Eye Lopez. Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Mm-hmm. I'm named after her. Okay.
Every time I see her in a music video, I would make sure it's under her left eye, and it always was.
You know why she's called that? She says, 'cause eye's always right.
Huh. Wouldn't that be right eye then? Point for me.
No, because the left eye is covered, so it's...
It's not covered. It's underlined.
Oh, yeah, it's not covered. It's not
a pirate. Another point for me.
Fuck.
Speaking of pirating music, did you know that Destiny's Child was originally where Beyonce came from before she went into her private group? NSYNC was originally where Justin Timberlake came from before he went to his private group. Have you ever noticed that Beyonce and Justin Timberlake have not yet done a collab?
I thought you were going to say you've never seen Beyonce and Justin Timberlake in the same room.
Point for me.
Why?
Because I knew what you were going to say, and you owe me a
But
point.
I said it. Point for me. So are you saying that you think Justin Timberlake and Beyonce are the same person?
I think that there's a reason they haven't collabed together, and are they afraid to be in the same place? Also,
I'm hungry.
These pants are I'm in my Lauryn Hill era. While we're talking about groups, I was thinking of Sister Act 2. Do you want me to give you something to munch on?
Well, no, but can you hear my belly growling? Should I try to catch it next time it does it?
Do it right now.
Well, I can't. It's not growling yet. But it will, and it will big, and I'll put it there. And you'll be able to hear it, right?
We could make it happen.
No, I want it to be real, Rick.
Sure.
I don't want to come into your insane world of digital effects. I want it to be real.
I like that. Like the story about you and being Miss Dumb and Mrs. Dumber?
Point for me?
No, that's my point.
I'm starting to get stressed because I feel that I'm losing.
Do you want to be in a position to where everything is easy and you don't grow?
I want to be the very best that no guy was before. I want to catch those critters on the wild and open road. Pokemon, catch the critters, catch them before they run away. Pokemon, gotta catch them and get them for the gateway. Pokemon, gotta catch them.
Point for you. Do you want a little snack? No. I have blueberries, organic. You can munch on a couple of those.
It's okay. I'm going to get a belly growl and I'm going to get it on the microphone, and I don't want it to be digitally enhanced at all.
Okay, I'm going to get myself a blueberry.
You are?
Yeah.
But what if you chew into the microphone?
I won't. I'll eat it before I even come back on camera. You want to plug anything while you're over there?
When does this come out?
Mid-October?
My birthday. You keep your blueberries in a little thing? I swallow them whole. Imagine. What would happen if you swallowed a blueberry whole? You think your butt would be able to squeeze it so hard that it turned into food?
That it would what? That it would turn into what?
Food? Like, because I believe if you swallowed a blueberry whole, you might just poop it. Like, your body wouldn't have it. But
So it only would digest it. So basically what you're saying is the blueberry skin
those are
keeps
good.
it from being digested, right?
Yeah.
I like to eat one blueberry at a time, but sometimes it's tough. Hamster. Yeah.
You know, blueberries aren't even blue inside. They're like clear.
I think I didn't realize that until you said it. But then you're like, oh, right, they are clear. And I checked, and you were right.
Did you check?
Yeah. It'd be weird if it was blue throughout. That would be like a chocolate.
You're crazy for eating into the microphone. You get so mad at other
Oh, we
people.
turn it off.
We?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not on right now?
TYSO team.
Secret.
No, yours is
Tell a
on.
secret. Put a blueberry up your nose.
No. Do you want any more before I put them back in the fridge?
No, thanks. But that's really sweet that you had them in that little container. That was really nice.
You want to see my strawberry container?
Yeah.
Or my raspberry container?
So you're like washing and prepping these little things.
My raspberry
oh,
one.
Look how cute. This is so sweet. These are little. You're like a picnic boy. You're always ready for a pic. Oh my God, this is actually really sad. You're
Why?
always ready for a picnic and no one's inviting you. Oh my God.
That's a real thing.
This is actually really sad.
That's a real thing. I am always wanting to go on a picnic. And I ask, even my friends, I'll ask them. And sometimes, rarely they say yes. But even when they do, they can't. Like, I always know, like, I don't even ask people anymore to go on a picnic with me.
Is there strawberries in there or no?
No, there's nothing in here now. But whenever I have
How cute are
raspberries and
those?
strawberries. Yeah. No plastic.
That's so sad that you're always scared of a flood and always ready for a picnic. Poor guy.
Do you like my new cameras?
Yes.
Yeah. So, you have a new TV show that's coming out soon, and you were like,
Not forever. Not till the winter.
that's when this comes out.
Oh, this comes out in mid-October. That's perfect. Really?
No, it's not going to come out that late.
Oh. I don't know how long it takes you to cook up your weird little things.
Well, it's less about how long it takes, although that is part of it, but also how many I have in the can.
Why do you have an elastic around your wrist?
Around my what? Point
Around
for
your
me.
around your wrist, the board game. That's what I meant to say. Point for me.
Well, where's my Risk board game that has an elastic around it? That's what I thought. Point for me. This is for, let's say, somebody's hair is in the way. What? What do you think I'm going to say? What did you think I was saying?
What I honestly think you're saying is that your girlfriend rides a motorcycle, and when you're on the back and her hair's blowing in the wind and it's getting in your eyes, you keep that so that you can tie her hair up so that it doesn't bother you.
Why did that gross you out?
Because I just was like, you take every opportunity you can to talk about how your girlfriend rides a motorcycle and you get to sit on the back.
I didn't say it. I didn't even bring it up. You did. Point for me.
You have bugs on your eyes. Point for me.
No, I don't. Do I really?
Yeah, from being on the back of the motorcycle. Your face is covered in bugs.
Oh, you're
dude.
saying it would be.
No, I'm saying right now, your face is literally covered in bugs. Yeah. And I mean bunny. Point for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but also sometimes I do treatments on my face. Like, what's it called? What do I put on my face? What's it called? Where it like helps the cell turnover?
Oh, celebrity piss?
No, it's the thing.
Oh, retinol.
Retinol. I use retinol sometimes.
And you tie your little bangs in a ponytail?
Yeah.
Cute. Can you do it now? Why?
Because I'm not putting on retinol.
Yeah, but just do it quick to show us what it looks like and then take it out. Why?
It's just for me.
You worried it's going to jack your swagger? Point for me.
Really? Because, you know, Jack Swagger is actually the guy who wrote the song from Armageddon. Don't want to miss a thing. Point for me.
Jack Swagger is actually the one who said, "Why is the rum gone?" Point for me.
A lot of people think it was Steven Tyler, but it was actually the guy from the Rolling Stones' brother, Jack Swagger. Another point for me.
Mick Jagger and Jack Swagger are brothers.
Yeah. Different dads.
And Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger.
Do you know how to spell that?
Yes. SCHWESSZZEGER.
No.
Yes.
SCHWARZENEGGER. Point for me. I had him on my pod recently.
Pottery? Wait, what? You had Arnold Schwarzenegger on your podcast?
There's his book right there while he was promoting it. 7 Tools for
Are
Life.
you kidding?
Mm-mm.
Holy
He sat right there. And he had a cigar and he asked if he could smoke it. And I said no. And he held onto it and didn't light it for the entire episode.
Why didn't you let him smoke? You smoke in here.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You have.
I
You've
don't
let
smoke
other
anymore.
guests.
Marijuana, not cigars.
What's the diff?
The smell stays, and I like the smell of marijuana.
Oh. So did you wrestle him?
Mm-mm.
Why? Too scared?
I would have wrestled him. I think if you wrestle Arnold, he would treat you the same way that a wild animal, like a tiger or a lion that's been domesticated, will wrestle with their people before it potentially ends up actually hurting them. You know, there's these people that like have panthers living with them, and then it's like, oh, he loves me, but it's like that animal isn't supposed to be there.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
So you think he's like wants to kill you?
No, I think that those animals don't want to kill them, but sometimes something snaps.
And they might.
So like if I wouldn't let Arnold live with me, and I would not, and if he did, I wouldn't wrestle him every day.
You wouldn't let him live with you?
No, if-
What if he begged? He had nowhere to go.
I would let him live with me, but I wouldn't. Let me say that more clear. I would if we lived together, I wouldn't wrestle him every day.
Every other?
No, rarely would I.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I don't think it
Monday,
would even
Wednesday, Friday.
Not even once a week. I wouldn't. One of us would get hurt. Probably him.
Did you wrestle with your brother when you were growing up?
We wrestled some. We fought for real a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also used to box.
Lingerie?
Not boxers.
Lingerie boxing for some eccentric billionaire in his basement
What
who
is that?
wanted skinny little white kids who were a little sickly to get in their little brown undies and fight in the ring. Point for me.
Where do you get these visions? How does that pop? Why does that pop into your head?
I was just talking to somebody about lingerie boxing.
Oh yeah, who are you talking about it with?
I don't want to say because I don't know if it's public information, but a friend of mine used to do it
We'll bleep it.
for a billionaire's billionaire's basement.
Tell me. We'll bleep it.
I don't want to tell you.
All right. I was gonna tell you a secret, and I won't now.
Tell me.
I'll tell you.
Show
You
it
can
to
tell
me, please, Rachel. Do you know that from TikTok?
From Friends,
Oh,
the animated show.
yeah.
You have a friend that used to box in billionaires' basements. What were the billionaires, and how many billionaires did she know that she did this for?
I don't really know. I think it was a long time ago. And
She was younger.
Yeah.
So now I know she's at least 28.
God, you're a good detective.
Huh.
You're gonna have this figured out by the end of the podcast, aren't you?
I know who it is.
You do?
I'll bleep it. Will you say if it's yes or no?
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe. Was it?
No.
Do you know
Do I know what?
that she didn't do that?
Marilyn Monroe?
Bleep it. Yeah.
You're crazy.
I like you, man.
But you're crazy.
You're crazy. Old school point for me.
I like you, but you're crazy. You my boy, Blue. Point for me.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think at home?
What do you guys think? People say that you're one of their favorite guests.
Oh, don't say that.
Excuse me. Let me rephrase. A lot of people say that you're their favorite.
What if I am doing a bad job right now, though?
This is your worst.
Rick, don't say that.
You let me finish.
Okay,
Episode yet.
so it could get worse.
Yeah.
I better do something really exceptional to make up for it.
Oh.
What should I do?
You could tell me who this billionaire is,
I don't know who the billionaire
who the
is.
girl is.
Okay, but bleep it.
I will.
You don't know her.
Her name's. There's no way.
Yeah, that's her name.
No, it's not.
She's a...
Oh. Could I keep that part in?
No.
You can't keep that she's a.
Stop.
Really?
Don't.
I can't even keep that part in?
No.
So we bleep that. We bleep the name and the show that she was on?
Yes.
But I could keep that she was on a show.
Sure.
Yes. You ever have an itch and instead of scratching it like this, taking this hand and scratching it, you have this be the twig and then you.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I think it's good for dexterity to do that kind of stuff.
Duxterity. That's what ducks have. I think I'm getting nervous now, but like wanting to have a good episode by saying duxterity and stuff like that.
Oh, are you being in touch with your feelings right now? Are you feeling a little nervous?
Yes, because I should have said something like, oh, that's what geese have.
Because you felt like
Dexterity.
duck was 2 on the beak? Point for me?
That's right on the bill. Point for me.
Oh, you really are feeling a little. I think I know what you need.
What? A little song.
Yeah. Do you want to sing something?
I want you to sing something.
I'll sing something. Can I pull up an instrumental and sing a real song to it?
Sure. Yes. You're just waiting all day for this. Yes.
You know, having a podcast, this wasn't a conscious choice, and I'm being serious.
Okay.
It's kind of an excuse for people to be friends with me.
Aw. That's so picnic boy of you.
Will you do the instrumental for something?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Oh, I pick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like for you to do the Titanic song.
Okay. Look up the beginning of the lyrics. Okay. Keep going. Do you want to listen to it maybe to have a better idea of what it is first?
I don't even remember how it starts. Every night in my dreams,
I see you. Am I starting too high? I feel you.
Oh my God.
Should I go lower? That is how I know you. Give me an instrumental. Go.
No.
Far across the distance. Hey, do you want to go over a podcast? Sure.
I'm doing
Far.
I'm pretending that I'm playing the flute for the song, but I've already drowned in the Titanic. I'm under.
Oh.
I'm underwater.
So how are you, once you breathe out, how are you getting more air in?
I don't breathe out. I play my flute.
So you're doing the melody. Okay, that's good. Oh. You know what? When you were here before,
Do you know the hormone trick that makes the tool grow? Being small has nothing to do with genetics, puberty problems, or anything you've heard before.
that's
So now
insane.
see the
My penis
secret
is
to unlock
huge
growth.
because of
A former owner of
food
an
that I
adult film
ate?
production
It could be
company has
growth
shared his
hormones.
secret. The trick
Do you
he
think my
uses
penis is so
to
big because of all the
activate
blueberries I
hydrogen
eat?
strong.
Definitely not.
So
Why do you
pay
think my penis is
attention,
so big?
because today I'm going to
If it's not
reveal the
genetic, because I've
secret
seen my
of
dad's
adult
penis, and my
film
dad's penis is big.
With a simple morning habit.
Well, you had
Reach
the big
up to
accident,
9
right?
size,
I mean,
You mean when I wet my bed when I was 12?
no, I'm thinking when you slammed your penis in the car door, obviously it's going to get different.
What do you mean?
What's this, a Halloween song?
Welcome to my mansion.
It's a mansion. It's a man's chin. It's a man's chin. It's a mansion. It's a mansion. It's a mansion.
Disney's Haunted
It's a mansion.
Mansion. Ghosts and ghouls.
House and mouses.
Ghosts and
Cobwebs.
ghouls, house and mouse.
Spiders.
Ghosts, ghouls, house and mouse.
Goblins. 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 Goblins and ghouls. Goblins and ghouls. Dribbles and drools. Dribbles and dribbles and drools. Take the basketball, put it on the wall and drool. Dribble, dribble, trap, trap. Take the penis out, take it out. Piss, clap, then you dribble, dribble at
Piss and
mansion.
clap, piss and clap. Clap on a piss and a piss on a clap. Frank and Weenie, feeling so screamy. Hiding in the mansion, baby. Ooh, hiding in the closet. Dracula got claws in the closet. Can I bite your neck? Pretty little lady, come give me a kiss.
I ain't stupid, I'm a dummy. You ain't filled with toilet paper. You a mummy, mummy. Mummy, mummy, I wet my bed. Where's daddy? Daddy, daddy, ain't no daddy. Daddy's scary, creepy, crawly.
Daddy ain't your daddy no more. Freddy Krueger at the door. Fangs for nails, knives for thumbs and a thumbs for the pails.
Yeah,
Crawley, misunderstand me. I'm little goblins when the creatures stand me. I have a little bite on my tarantula. It vixens, poisons, and teaches in lessons and lessons.
Spider eyes, eyes on eyes, billions and trillions of spider eyes, billions and trillions of spider legs. Come a little closer, give me a kiss.
Scary little Spider-Man. You ain't Peter Parker, you a little boy, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Uncle Ben, Anti-Man.
Can't understand. I don't know that it can. Send it no without but cans. I don't have to pee, but with great responsibility comes power surge. Ever, never, 70s. Never stop your enemies. You are not my enemy. For fortuitous fortunes, I will find to hide gravity.
Speaking of a fortune, gather on my ball. Put your hand here and you'll call out to the wizards, out to the rich. I'll tell you all your future, you little bitch.
Did you know that sometimes when driving, even if you're going through a green light, it's good to go like this?
Oh, I always do.
Same. That's why I don't like other people driving because I don't know if they do that.
You know, the other day though, I had a friend follow me home from a function or to the second location from the function, and they were driving behind me. And when we got there, they said, "You know, you have trouble staying in your lane."
They said that about you?
Yeah, and I didn't know that. They were like, "You're all over the place," and I'm not on my phone or anything. I'm just.
You're not a good driver?
I guess not. Are you?
Do you ever order an Uber and then you see it's a woman and you cancel it?
No, I had a woman yesterday, Leah. That was her name. She's from Houston. And, you know, she told me there's a new function on There's a new point for me. There's a new function on Lyft where you can ask
Request
for
a man?
You can ask for a woman. Why would you ask for a man?
I'm sorry. Are you looking to get massage or an Uber ride?
That's
Point
really
for me.
No, that's really sexist. Point for me. Tease. Yeah, there's a thing where women can ask for female drivers.
I think that's good in case they don't want to get there on time. How come everybody's so upset that they made an all-girl Ghostbusters?
How come everyone's so upset that I want to make an all-girl Lord of the Rings?
I would love for you to.
Legolina, Gimlina, Frodo-Lina, Samwise-Lina. And Galadriel.
Would the third one be
Because
Return of the
that
Queen?
one can be a guy. Of course. The two titties, Return of the Queen.
Instead of the two towers, it's the two titties?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it stay the two towers?
The Fellowship of the Diamond Ring.
What about the Fellowship of the Clit?
No. How about the Female Ship of the Ring? The Female Ship of the Ring, the two
But
titties,
how come
Return of the
fellow
Queen.
Fellow could still be women. Towers could still be women. If you
Wait, listen to yourself. You think fellow means woman?
Listen, fella, I do think it can. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it's just a default. Like how saying, hey, you guys can mean a group of girls, but it's like, it's not the origin.
No, because fellow ends in O is men, but fella is a feminine for a woman. Fellows and fellas. Point for me.
Guys love to teach. That's what I said. Point for me. See? Guys love to teach.
Women need to be taught. Point for me. And I don't actually believe that, but that's just playing by your logic. I don't think that I think women need to be taught just like men need to be taught. I mean, human beings need to learn things. Could you get this off my thumb, please?
Is it going? You can get that off. Get scissors. Oh my God, Ricky. That's not good. Oh, you got it. You were doing a panic. Prank.
So you have a new show that's coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And that's where I saw you. Remember, I feel like we've seen each other again.
Where?
Out on the ABC lot when I was filming a show and you were filming a show.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. And
That
I
was
was in
fun.
your dressing room and I looked at the script and I saw on the front page that you worked with Chris Pang and some other people that I knew.
Ronnie Chang, Jimmy O Yang.
Yeah. It's a lot of Pangs, Chains, and Yangs. Have they thought about maybe calling it that? Is that Pangs, Changs, Yangs show?
Yeah.
It's like Pains, Changs, Yangs. Growing Pains. Krang and Yang. Money Goes Chang.
Money Goes Chang.
I think that show might work.
Yeah.
Are you excited? You play a police officer.
A detective.
Can I hear your detective voice? What you actually use in the show?
Yeah.
Because it's not your voice. It's
Give me a
really,
detective-y thing to say. What? Oh, shit.
not this stinky thing.
No, I got rid of the stinky one, I think.
There's no way this is not the stinky one. Take one look at this and tell me this is not the stinky one.
You want this one?
Okay, this is how my voice sounds when I do it. Give me a detective thing to say.
I can't help think that my husband is cheating on me.
Why would a detective say that?
Because a normal person wouldn't even recognize it, but the detective is like feeling something.
Okay, so I'm off duty right now. I'm talking to my coworkers.
You're on duty, and it's your own duty.
Okay. I can't believe my husband cheating on me.
Oh, you play a man?
No, I play a woman.
Well, it sounded like a man's voice.
I can't believe my husband cheating on me.
So you've really never with a guy?
Never.
It's not a religious thing.
No. Don't. Look.
Do you think you're going to be a really big, successful
movie star
once it comes out?
No. Here's my very bleak outlook on TV, if you want to hear it. Nothing means anything. Oh, your show just got canceled, and your show was good. Like, nothing means anything.
You get one season at a time if you're lucky.
Yeah, and it's like if you're not on Succession or The Bear, nobody knows what the hell TV show you were on. Like, no one's watching it. You get like one show a year that everyone watches, and everything else is just...
A lot of people... I was walking from Whole Foods the other day, yesterday, and a woman who's getting off the freeway lowers her window. She puts her head out the window, and she goes, "Holy shit, I love your podcast, Rick." And even though I was holding one bag, I picked up the bag like this. I went like this.
You swung it around your head. And you threw the groceries into her car.
And I went like this.
Oh, you touched her hand?
No, I went.
Oh, you did that. Oh, you said thank you like that. Oh, you're so gracious.
I get recognized from the podcast all the time. People are obsessed with this podcast.
Oh, so you're saying,
fucking can't get enough.
Okay. Are you saying that TV? So you're saying podcast is more.
You're gonna get
listened to than. Oh, you're saying this is gonna blow my shit up?
No. I mean, it's probably gonna. If you were interested in getting, what done.
Touch? Just the toe? Touch? Just the toe.
You say just the toe.
Yeah. But what do I mean?
You ever think you're going to eat a blueberry?
That's true. I tried today to eat one blueberry and I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I do, though? I take one Tylenol.
That's a completely different thing.
No, it's not, because a lot of people take two.
But you take the Tylenol not for the taste. You take the Tylenol for the dosage.
I take it for the taste.
Really?
The red-coated ones taste good.
You get chewables?
No, they're not chewables. They just have a red flavor on the outside that I love, and I like to have it.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. Try having the red ones.
How many milligrams do you take? 350 or 500?
I think I take 1,000.
So you take 2?
Per pill. No, I get the jumbos.
Extra strength is 500 milligrams.
Why do you know that?
Because I'm a guy. I know numbers. Point for me.
I was raised on purple Tylenol. Point for me. The chewable kind. I used to pop them like crazy. I always had a sore leg when I was a child.
Why? Why do you take Tylenol so much?
I had so much. The little, a bottle of children's Tylenol, go through it in a week. Easy.
Do you think that you have is this because the way you grew up with being you grew up kind of a certain way?
What does that mean?
You grew up a certain way.
What does that mean?
With your parents and your house and your schooling, you grew up a certain way.
Are you trying to say I was rich? And that's how I could afford all my purple Tylenol?
I didn't say that you were rich, no. I would actually say, money aside, people could have lots of money and they're still poor. Poor in love, poor in affection.
Oh, well,
and you grew up poor in affection and love.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Swipe back to the first time you were on.
My childhood was so... It's just my parents didn't talk to me, really. My sister didn't talk to me, really. My friends didn't talk to me, really. My neighbors didn't talk to me, really. My teachers didn't talk to me, really. My friends didn't talk to me, really. I had a lot of purple Tylenol because I had a sore leg, okay? And I thought, when I was a kid, people call it a growing pain.
Do you think that you're such a ball buster now because you had a sore leg? That's why you're pulling everybody else's point for me?
Do you think you spent your entire childhood in prison, and that's why
See,
you're
you're just trying to get points by lying. You're just, instead of earning points, you lie or you say stuff about ducks. And it's like, that's not a real point.
you spent your entire childhood in prison, and that's why you're yanking my chain. Point for me.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you about my sore leg. Okay, so when I was a kid,
Point for me.
why? Because you don't have a sore leg?
I have, well, I'm not going to tell you, it's none of your business.
Fine.
Point for me. So you had sore legs all the time.
Just one sore leg.
Which one?
Alternating. But it was only ever one at a
time.
And when I was a kid, everyone called it a growing pain because they're like, oh, you're growing. Your leg, your little bones must be stretching into oblivion. And God, it feels like torture.
Did it ever, like, were there times where you're like this and then one grew?
Yeah, I go like, and then they go,
How tall were you as a kid?
7 foot.
So you got smaller, like
Yeah.
Benjamin. That's with the Benjamin Button stuff.
Yes. But no, but I still have like sore legs.
Why'd you do that? Were you trying to like fix your hanger marks?
I guess I was trying to posture towards you, like.
Were you afraid that your boobs were coming out? So you went like this to fix your shirt?
Sometimes they slip out the bottom. Sometimes they're coming out the bottom of my pant legs.
That's what older women, they make, like the way the older women make jokes about how their breasts sag. Do you think if you did stand up in your 70s, can I hear what that kind of material would sound like?
My titties are so long. I'm tripping over them. My nipples are my toes. And my toes are my nipples. The other day, a guy went to shake my hand. I said, that's my tits. Okay, now you're 70. You're doing stand-up about the way you have always a little tiny piss stain on the front of your pants.
I don't even go to the bathroom anymore. I just wiggle my dick and a little piss comes out. I'll tell you, every time I go pee, I have to shake it so long, I'm not even playing with it anymore. Hell, I'm marrying the thing. I'll go to the bathroom sometimes. I'll pee. I'll be done. I'll pretend I'm leaving just because I know as soon as I get outside, a little dribble's going to come out. I will pee. I will flush. I will grab the door handle. I'll shake the door handle while I'm shaking my dick to get some out. I don't know if the pee knows that I don't want to be inconvenienced. I sometimes travel. I bring 2 pairs of extra underwear just in case I'm done pissing and a little bit of dribble comes out.
That was incredible. Point for me. For being honest and nice.
Do you think that I deserve a point for the
No.
jokes? Then I won't take it. I've been doing more stand-up shows. Like people are just...
My belly's going to growl. Do you want to see if we can hear it? Now it's not going to do it.
Should I get...
It's going to do it. Can you hear my belly? Mama. Did you hear that?
Are you pregnant?
I didn't think so until now. We put the microphone there. Did you hear something say mama?
I did hear something go, though, at the beginning.
Mama, help me.
Wait.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like it said, mama, and then...
Mama, help me.
I didn't hear the second part. Maybe?
I'm actually pretty good at ventriloquism. See?
I want to show you something. I'm going to come back for something. I want to go pee first, and then I want to show you something.
You're going pee?
Yeah. Do you want anything?
I want to go pee too.
Come on. Come on.
You go first.
Come on.
You go first.
Okay.
I'm not going to tandem. It's so humid in here. I feel like my hair is turning into a fuzzball. Are you shitting?
Let me hear you check you.
What are you doing? Oh no. Oh yeah, this is what you wanted to show. Your ventriloquism. Okay.
Hi, Puppet Rick.
Hello, Rick.
Sorry, I'm a little bit thirsty.
Oh, you should enjoy your drink. I love you, Rick. I've loved you forever.
Thank you, Puppet Rick. I love you too.
I'm thirsty for a bath.
What'd you say?
Thirsty for a bath.
Oh, you're thirsty for a bath?
Can't you give me one of my old glug glugs? Hey,
How was that?
I love you, Rick.
So it's something I've been working on for a little bit.
That was really good. Can I hold that now?
Yes, will you not put your hands inside of him?
Why? I just washed my hands. Smell.
No, I don't let people do it.
Fine. Is it a spiritual thing?
No, but I'm trusting you. I'm asking
I won't.
you not
I
to.
won't.
Also, he needs to be a little fixed up. He's going through some stuff. People have been talking about him, so his ear is burning. So just be careful with him.
Okay.
It's Puppet Rick.
He's so sweet. When I was a little girl, I had lots of dolls. And I used to just walk around the house going, shh, 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 shh.
Is that how you learned to parent? Because your parents were always telling you to quiet? Point for me.
Aww. Aww. Gotta do that.
Is that...
That's what you do.
I think about it a lot. I'm thinking about I want to start putting my mouth on microphones more. Did you have dolls that like actually like milked and like cried? Those kind of dolls?
Dolls. Why are you saying dolls? Say dolls. Dolls. Dolls?
Dolls.
I had a doll that did poop. Like she pooped. She actually pooped out of her butt.
Whose poop?
Her own, I think. But it was a little plastic turd. That's actually so crazy now to think about it. And it was attached to her butt. So you couldn't even, all you could do was push it back up her asshole.
Like when a dog poops and it has hair in it. So it's...
But not even that, not even that advanced. It couldn't even dangle. It would just like, it just rocketed out and it would stay
like a tongue.
out. Like a tongue, yeah. Yeah. Well, he's just gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm working on my special where it's me and my puppet Rick.
You know what I really like when a dog wears a t-shirt and you can hold it and it feels like a little kid or something, like a baby, like you feel its little armpits.
I guess.
That's kind of what this feels like. You want him back? Or can he sit here? You could just sit like that.
Yeah. Is he going to stay like that? Could you fix his hand? He doesn't look comfortable. You need, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. His eyes almost match your shirt.
Aw.
Will you do that look in the camera for thumbnail possibilities? When you do red carpet stuff, do you know your angles? Like, do you have a smile or moves that you do?
No. In fact, every single time I do a red carpet, I try not to make this face that I always end up making, which is like, I'm happy, but I do it's like I'm so happy that my face, my mouth turns into an upside down U.
Could I see what that looks like?
It's like this. I'm trying to smile with my mouth.
And if we go to Getty Images, we could find versions of this?
Don't.
We will. Really?
Yeah, okay. You probably will find it. But it's
Okay.
like...
Move the microphone a little bit.
Smile with your mouth closed. Okay, and now be happier than that. Happier than that? No showing any gums or anything. So for me, it starts kind of turning upside down. Yes!
That's a modest happiness.
I can't help but make that face. I don't know why.
Can you see it?
It's like, I can't even do it now because it's not organic, but...
How come you don't smile with your teeth?
Because...
You're talking about this.
Yeah, that's kind of the
How
face
come you don't do this?
Because sometimes I get nervous, and if I smile with my teeth, my cheeks will start twitching.
What's
my
wrong?
butt cheeks.
It's who cares? They're not even on camera. And it's not a video.
No.
When you smile, does your top lip go in or up? Let me see. We move the microphone. That's how you smile.
I can make it go up.
Let me see.
Hold on. Let me prepare it.
Could I do that?
Look.
Yeah, that's what you want.
No, you don't.
That's called a lip flip. Mine. When I smile, my top lip goes in, and I lose my lip. And I don't know if I'm insecure about it, but I'm not happy. Like, it is what it is, and it doesn't. But I look at pictures and I go, I can't. When I smile, my top lip just goes away.
So you should get a lip flip.
Should I? When guys do it, it's really obvious.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to tell when anyone gets it. But that's normal. That's what your lip's supposed to do when you smile.
But my bottom lip becomes so much bigger than my top lip.
Try smiling just not so big. Can you do that?
I want to smile like this.
Yeah, Rick, that would look insane if you did that. It looks so much better just how it regular is.
Let me see.
You don't want, you think you want what you want. You don't want that. Although I'd love for you to get some lip filler or something.
Really? Filler?
I mean, it could be fun.
You want to do it together?
Sure. No, I'm actually afraid of that. I heard that filler never leaves. Have you heard that?
You could get it dissolved. What work would you have done? Besides getting your tits lifted. Point for me.
No.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Another point for me.
I guess I'd get. I think about this a lot. I think I would get someone else's brain put in my brain in addition to my brain.
You don't want to lose your brain.
No, because my theory is if you took anyone in the world between the ages of, let's say, 10, maybe even younger, 8. No, let's say 10. 10 years old and 85 years old. You give me anyone's brain in that, add it to my brain, I'm going to be probably the smartest woman in the world. Do you think that's true?
Is it 2 separate brains?
No, but it's like I have all the knowledge of that other person. I think even if I had a 10-year-old, all of the lived experience and knowledge of a 10-year-old anywhere in the world,
But those,
I would instantly
your
be
lived
so
experiences
smart.
and that person's lived experiences, if they're not compartmentalized and it's in one person, they would contradict each other. And I think that you would be living in some type of a confusing space. I don't think that would
I just
work.
mean like Slumdog Millionaire access to knowledge. Like just happen to know so much stuff.
I think that
Like suddenly you'd be like, oh, do you know who
like-
holds the Guinness Book World Record for building the biggest Lego thing? And I'd be like, yeah, it's
But that's like that would be
Francis
like saying if
Montgomery.
you take a 10-year-old brain,
I'm not going to take a 10-year-old.
hypothetically, their brain,
Okay.
and you add that brain to yours. Now you go on Jeopardy. You're still not going to win anything. The 10-year-old maybe knows a couple of things more about like
Yeah, what if there's a
TikTok than you do.
Yeah, what if there's a question about Ninjago?
Who would know it? You or the 10-year-old?
The 10-year-old.
Okay, I don't know, but I know if there was a question about Iago, I would do pretty well with it.
Iago.
Iago. Do not collect $200. Do you know what that's from?
Monopoly.
Point for us. We each get one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But
Did
a point for us means nothing because it just keeps
No,
the score the same.
because I do this with every person. So like, you could look at like your score compared to other people's scores.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Why don't you smile?
Why don't you smile more, pretty girl?
How come you don't smile more? I think you should smile more.
I smile.
No, I was just doing what you're doing about guys who say that. But
Yeah.
I'm saying in pictures and on the carpet, why don't you smile?
Because my cheeks will twitch. I'll get so nervous. It starts going like this.
Can I see you smile for real, please? Into there. No, for real. For real. You're doing like a...
Yeah, that's how I smile.
Okay, look in the camera. Don't smile yet, okay? What is something that makes you so happy? What's your favorite food?
Tylenol.
Okay, think of this. You don't try to not smile. I'm just saying don't do it purposely, okay? If you do smile, that's what we want. We want you to
Okay.
smile, but just don't force it.
Okay.
Eyes open. Your leg doesn't hurt, but the doctor tells you
I can have as much
It,
Tylenol
it'd
as
be
I
really
want.
good for your iron levels during your period if you could have a whole bunch of Tylenols, but they really want you to have red Tylenol.
I kind of like the grape kids Tylenol the best.
You can only have the red.
Well, I'm not going to smile then.
Fine. Great. There you go. That was it. That's what you should do. Right before a thing, you should go like this. You should say, hey guys, okay, first of all, I have to know which camera I'm looking into. So everybody stop for a second. We're going to go you first. You don't have to count down from 3, but do me a favor. Say, I want you to eat grape Tylenol. Just say that to me. And then they go, I want you to grape Tylenol. Thank you. We got it. That's the one. And move on.
Okay, and then I go to the next one and I have to keep saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I want you to eat grape Tylenol. It's so good. Have you ever had it?
Probably. I don't really take that.
Even when you were a kid?
I don't know. I don't really think as a kid I had needed Tylenol that much.
Did you ever break a bone or get a sore leg?
Like the only other example. Did you ever, will you ever have a sore leg or something was bothering you? Maybe your legs were sore?
Your legs got so achy that you couldn't sleep?
I don't know. Not that I remember.
You never grew.
I put myself in a lot of challenging situations like this so I can grow.
But physically you never grew. You came out of your mother like a slimy giraffe with the long bony legs and you're slipping all over the floor.
How come you could say coming out of things and you're not sexual, but when it's Santa Claus, you think if Santa Claus comes to play or comes over, you think about him coming?
Oh yeah, that's true. I did.
Obviously, for Santa Claus to come, they have to have enough jolly Christmas spirit and people believing in him. And I don't know if people are going to be able to believe in Santa enough. What do you think, Lisa?
I think people are really gonna have to believe. And also before the show, I was asking you if we could say what Santa would visit, because I don't like it when you say what Santa would come.
I thought you were joking.
I wasn't joking.
I'm going to ask something.
Okay.
And this isn't a guy mansplaining who's right or wrong. It's just a guy doing his thing. But did anybody here think that I was talking about Santa coming? Did anybody?
I can't stay.
Really?
Someone did. Everyone's thinking it. And I don't want you guys to think about Santa's wiener in that way.
Way to shoehorn that in.
What'd you say?
I said, way to shoehorn it in. Swipe to a shoehorn, and Ricky's living in the shoe, and his head is a horn.
Is that an anti-Semitic thing?
No.
You saying that I have horns?
No, I was saying you have a horn like a trumpet, like the Horn of Gondor.
Is Lord of the Rings your favorite movie?
I'm just reading the books right now, so
Really?
it's top of mind.
I like the books so much better than the movies. I feel that way about Godfather too. The second one, I mean, not as well.
Godfather 2.
Yeah. I like the movie Godfather better than the book. I like the book Godfather 2 better than the movie Godfather 2.
Jinx, you have to put your hand under your shirt and pretend that there's a little gremlin inside your belly.
I could do that, but I have to pretend that there's that I'm hiding the gremlin inside my belly from you. So I don't want you to know that there is a gremlin in there.
Fine, make it your own.
Okay. That's some stomachache from the blueberries, I think.
Oh God, you're really getting thrashed about. Rick, what's going on? You pooped?
There's a goblin in my belly.
Where'd he go now?
He's on your nose. He's dancing on your nose. Zoom in.
Womp, 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 womp,
Stop moving so much.
womp,
We're really
womp.
close. Now he's peeing in your eye.
No.
Okay.
That really scared me.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Oh, point for me then. I wasn't scared. If you hear a noise in your house and you guys are in bed, who goes and checks on it?
We have a system that's called
I thought you were
open.
going to say we have a security person or...
We have a security guy who sits outside. The new system is open the window and jump out the window.
So wait. Hypothetically, okay? You guys are upstairs? Is there an upstairs?
No, there's no upstairs.
So you guys are on the first floor and there's a noise in the kitchen. It could be anything. Instead of investigating it, you guys just jump out the window. And then what? Call the police?
Yes, from the muster point.
Why would you need a muster point? Aren't you guys jumping out the window together?
Yeah, but what if everyone's screaming and running and like getting panicked?
Has this happened?
No, but I'm ready for it because I don't think anybody should ever be getting out of bed with a gun, a baseball bat, anything going to seek the trouble.
Why not a baseball bat?
Because you know why? Well, I have a baseball bat. Well, I don't, but I want to pretend that I do. I have a baseball bat under my bed, and I put Vaseline all over the tip of it.
In case you want to get pegged? Why else?
I'll tell you why. You're in the intruder, okay? Get out of here, you sick
Oh, if
fuck.
I grab it, it slides off.
Slunk.
Right.
Nice try, nice guy. Doink. You didn't catch it the second time.
I did.
Okay, then slink. Nice try, nice guy. And now I'm gonna go. Stop catching it.
No, I'm not. I thought this was somebody else's house. I'm sorry. Stop attacking me.
I think if it slipped out of your hands the first time, you would be like, "What? And then
would you say doink as it slipped out?
Yeah, and then by the time you're looking down at your hands, like, what the heck? You
Not me. I wouldn't. Maybe bad example. Maybe you should pick somebody else. Point for me.
Not point for you.
Why are you getting so upset right now? You're getting really upset.
You're triggering me.
Yeah, I see that.
Because I really want to hit you.
And that's something I'm
normal.
not letting you do.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
because I
you
got
really got
upset
upset. You
because in
just
the
really got
role
upset.
play of that, you wouldn't let me hit you with the baseball bat, and it started making me upset.
Right.
Sorry. But it's giving me like boy cousin vibes, where I'm just like,
You only have 2 cousins. How many are boys?
one. There's only one boy cousin. There's
So
only
your
one
whole-
boy in my whole family, and he's a boy cousin.
So my Oma had a rug like this in her basement, and on Christmas, we would cousins go down there. We would cousins go down to the basement, and I only have 2 cousins. So one cousin is younger, and her name's Valentina because she was born near Valentine's Day. Aww. And the older one's name is Spencer because he has a skateboard. And he was the boy cousin, so he was important to us because we were all girls and we needed a man to lead us.
What do you mean you were all girls? It was just a cousin.
Oh, but guess what? So this is kind of a riddle. There was 3 girls and 1 boy, but I only have 2 cousins. What happened? Shout it out. I have a sister.
The father's
Now, so
What?
I said,
Anyways, so you were frustrating me. You're giving me a feeling like when I was little and he was bigger than me. And
was your boob about to come out again?
I just don't know why I adjust my shirt. I like to adjust it.
Bad Woody Allen impression. This is nice. This is real easy, you know? We talk about stuff, and then you'll get upset, and then we'll laugh, and then you'll get scared. You're just filled with emotions.
Yes.
Some would call that a woman.
Bad Freud impression. Don't do that. You're going to be really upset with yourself if you ruin your equipment. You wouldn't let me do that.
You could do it.
Okay. No, I'm not going to do it.
I gave you Sonic because of out of respect to your improv, and Ben Schwartz is a great improviser as well, and I just had him
And
on.
Adam Pally.
Yeah, but he's Knuckles.
So.
Knuckles is. Do you put Vaseline on Knuckles ever?
No, because you want if you have an intruder in the house, best not to sleep with Vaseline on your knuckles so that if you punch, it makes good contact.
You wanted to punch and stick on him.
Stick.
You wanted to go like that.
Yeah, I've never punched someone in the face. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Your brother probably.
I punched a numerous amount of people in the face.
When was the last time?
A real punch in a real fight without gloves.
Yeah, not lingerie boxing. Real fight. College. You punched someone in the face for serious?
Yeah.
Why?
He said that my mama was so fat, and he didn't hear after that because my eyes went red. Basketball. Sometimes I would talk a lot of smack to people, and then they would like attack me.
Talk smack, get smacked.
Not me, although yes, me too.
You got smacked.
I get punched sometimes.
I'm surprised you still have all your teeth.
Well, usually when somebody would punch me, I would go like this. And then I would go like this, and then I'd go.
Let go.
And then I say, "Are you going to stop?"
Yes, I swear to God, man. I swear to God.
And then I stop, and then I walk away, and I trust that they stop, so my back's to them. And they come up to me, and they go like this, and they go like this, and I turn around again, and I go like this, and they go stop, and you know what I say?
What?
Not this time, and I crush their hands. Crush them. And I go, and then yeah.
Wow, you're so tough.
You've never been in a fist fight?
I don't think so. No.
So I have to ask him if I'm allowed to say this. I don't know why I wouldn't, but it's a text message with somebody who I don't really know very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll bleep the name if I'm not allowed to say. But do you know Glenn Howerton?
Yeah.
Do you know him personally?
No. I mean, we
used to sleep with him? Did you used to sleep with Glenn?
You
did?
I haven't.
He is coming on my podcast soon, and he watched an episode, one of our episode, and he goes, he just is like one of the funniest people ever. And I go, that's what I'm saying.
He said that about me?
I'll tell you exactly what it was. I might have to bleep the name.
Anyone but me? Anyone but me?
Was listening to the episode you did with Lisa Gilroy. Holy shit, she's funny. I've been an Instagram fan of hers for a while now. Kind of shocked she's not a huge star yet.
Oh my God.
I said, I agree, she will be. And then he said, and yes, I predict she's going to be huge. I think the and yes was for a different question, but she's going to be huge.
Does he want to rep me?
He's not an agent or a manager.
But he could be.
Do you want me to ask?
Ask if he wants a cut.
Well, you know what?
Tell him he can have 10% of whatever I make on this podcast.
You tell him. I'll show him when he's on the podcast.
No.
Glenn, Lisa has a question for you.
Anyone but you, Glenn.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool. That's too cool.
So how come you think you're not huge yet?
Don't eat enough carbs.
Do you want to be bigger?
Not as big as your mama. Point for me. Come on. Ow!
That's why you shouldn't talk in that kind of way, man. Point for me.
I wanted to hit you so bad.
In my head, I was going to punch your head off and we were going to animate it, but then you swung at me.
I want to punch your head off.
Okay, go ahead. Your nose is bleeding. You might want to wipe that.
You have bugs in your eyes.
Wipe it.
$1 million baby.
You know, with the way the inflation has been going, I know some people are trying to have IVF.
Your handprint is on my arm, and I could take this straight to the cops.
Whatever.
They'll test it for prints.
They'll ask why you didn't jump out the window. Are you like a dog?
Are you like a dog? Because you stink.
Sometimes you get rough.
Because you stink. Point for me.
Point for me for the rough. So I was just going to say that sometimes prices, it's really expensive to do in vitro now, and a lot of babies are quite literally $1 million babies.
Right.
Do you remember in Blank Check when he could fill in however much he wanted, and he filled in $1 million, and he bought that castle, and he had the staff and the pool and all that stuff? That doesn't buy crap now.
And that's Iowa. That's where he was.
Was it Iowa?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember his name? What he wrote on the check for his name?
Mr. Briefcase?
Mr. McIntosh.
Oh. Was
Not
that
for me?
Oh.
I don't know if that's what he wrote on the check, but that was his alias. Speaking of alias,
I don't believe in them.
the show Jennifer Garner, whose birthday is April 17th, do you think she is prettier than Beckinsale? By prettier, I mean, what are you attracted to more?
I think they're both stunning. They're both, I would say you happen to pick two that are perfectly on par with each other.
I'll give you somebody who's a little uglier. How about Jessica Alba? And I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Do you think
Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel is stunning too.
Of course.
I'm sorry, but all these
I'm
women.
listing the top people.
Yeah, and this is like the kind of, that's the actress. You know, that's the one of like, that's like 2005 brunette, like perfect bone structure, brown eyes. Scanning.
Yeah. Yeah. I talked about this in an episode with my dad and Teddy where my biggest crushes were, and I think it was Kate Beckinsale. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, version of Jessica Biel. And then when The Mask came out, Cameron Diaz in The Mask.
She was only like 21 in that movie.
I think she was like 20.
Yeah, she was 20.
But I was younger than her, so it's okay.
Smoking.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think Jessica Biel's hottest movie is Chainsaw Massacre.
Put up a picture of Jessica Biel Chainsaw Massacre.
Put up one where she's like, this is so.
You'll send it to me. I'll ask you. You'll send me the hottest picture of Jessica Biel in Chainsaw Massacre. We'll put it in later. You have to see
It's got to be. I mean, I'm just
anticipating. It's got to be.
It's like white tank top, like drenched in blood and sweat. That's how I like my girls.
Thought you were gonna do like a Justin Timberlake. It's got to be thing. Jessica Biel Chainsaw Massacre tits.
Don't say tits. You can look for them, but you shouldn't ask for them. She's so gorgeous in this movie. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, she's beautiful. But I
you still like her better in Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, but it's.
You're so crazy for that.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Jessica Biel, raining.
You find it?
Yeah.
That's Chuck and Larry?
Yeah.
That doesn't look like Chuck or Larry.
Yep. Who were the boys? Who were like the hot boys of your generation other than
Devon
Legolas?
Sawa was the ghost in Casper. Johnny Depp was Captain Jack Sparrow. Zac Efron. 17 again.
Isn't Jessica Biel? I mean, no. Jennifer Garner. She's the other 17 thing.
Oh, 13 going on 30.
13, yeah.
17 going on 30. They're like, oh, let's get this guy in the Hollywood boardroom to make every movie title slightly worse. It's like, oh, hey, Ricky, do you have a pitch for us for Star Wars?
Yeah, I was going to call it
Starfights?
Outside Wars.
Oh, Outside Wars. I love that. Okay, what about Clueless?
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Can't figure it out. We love this guy.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably go.
Yeah, I think
It's a dentist's favorite time.
2:30?
Yep. Point for me.
Point for me. I got it right.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to say it if I didn't set it up.
I say it all the time. I said it yesterday. Somebody said they have to go. It's 2:30. I said, why? You going to the dentist? I said it yesterday. Point for me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was your favorite Beatles song. Point for me.
You said imagine twice this episode. Point for me, point for me.
Imagine. So really, I said it twice, and you were just like biting your tongue. You wanted to say something
biting my
so
tongue,
bad.
but here's something that happens. And I'm telling you the truth, and you tell me where you connect to this if you're up for it.
Okay.
I used to say everything that would pop into my mind, any association I would make. I don't need to say the thing. I still do it too much.
I do that too a little. I mean, a lot.
I have been for years now working on just because you just because you think of something doesn't mean it's
you have
valuable.
to say it.
And it doesn't mean you have to say it now. And that only works like, yeah, well, ice cream is bad. Give it to me. If it's in front of me, I'm going to eat it. So how could I actually make myself believe it's good to not say the thing? And the reason I've done that is, what if later on she says something about Beatles and now you have this thing to pull from? I could sit, instead of juggling all the balls and then where do you go from there? Just keep the balls on me and bring them up when you need them.
Point for me. For not saying what I was going to say.
Point for me, because he still implied it.
You're so boy cousin.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up so much right now, it doesn't really matter.
We have the home court advantage.
When are you going to do a podcast at your place and see if you could beat me there?
I would bury your bones in the backyard.
And
I would slap you silly with the Vaseline baseball bat.
But I would take a slime that brings me back together and all my bones would come.
You can't do that.
And then I would go through the dirt like this.
No.
With my hands like this.
No.
Yeah. If you could even get to me.
If you stuck your hand out of a grave, I would take your fingers down, crank them apart so hard that they'd
I
all
would put
break.
Vaseline on them and you wouldn't be able to. Point for me.
I
Thank you so much for coming over. Other than your butt with a baseball bat when an intruder comes, is there anything you want to plug? Another point for me.
I don't know. When does this come out? You won't tell me.
June? End of June? You going on tour with Dino guys, right?
Yeah, and some Comedy Bang Bang tour dates too, but you'll have to look them up.
Do you yeah, we'll put them up. Where do people go to, do you have like a website?
Yeah, I have a website, but none of the dates are on there. But you could probably go to the Comedy Bang Bang website and see where the tour dates are, and I'll probably be on some of those.
Are you enjoying that?
Yes, I love it.
You know, I saw that you played the Den in Chicago. I'm going to play there August 3rd,
Gorgeous
Chicago.
venue.
If you'd like to get tickets, go to punchup.live/Rick Glassman. Link is in the description. I will be in Chicago August 3rd for 2 shows that Saturday night. You liked it?
I loved it. The Den is a gorgeous place, and Chicago is a beautiful city.
Did you eat any hot dogs?
I didn't have a hot dog, but I had deep dish. Sweet home, Chicago.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, right when we're done, I'm going to check my phone and see if that
Puppy is
animal
ready for
shelter
us.
wrote me back. And if so, you'll come with me to take a look at. Did I send you the girl that I'm looking at?
Yeah, she's so cute. She's so Jessica Biel in Chainsaw Massacre.
I think she's Jessica Biel and Chuck and Larry.
Well, agree to disagree.
All right.
All right, bye. Psych. Point for me.
No, come on. Come on. Come on.
You really want me to take your hand? Why?
Come on.
Oh, that's it. I boy cousin you.
All right. Sorry, guys. Holding all the prize money. If all she had to do was shake my hand and then she would get all that money. No. I'm sorry. After a competition, it's proper to say good game.
Good game.
And I wanted to make sure that you knew that there was no harm, no foul.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah.